The Best of Us, Jenlisa, Lovestory, Chapter 2, Cold-Hearted, Jenny's POV. She's only using short replies answering the questions I asked her like she's doing a survey instead of asking some questions back to me or continue the conversation. I tried to ask some more follow-up questions about her to see if she will start the chat, but still. So, Lisa, how old are you? 13. She shortly replied with her cold tone without looking at me. I stopped for a while, then smirked. So I'm your Unnie then, since I'm 1 year older than you. I proudly said, hope she would have some react on this. But she just hummed and nodded at me, then looked back to her book. My face goes blank. This situation has successfully made me speechless. Jisoo at the back then smirked after seeing my face. I turned to look at her questioningly and mouthed, "What?" Sorry for what just happened between you two. She's just not really good at socializes. She chuckled and said, "Ah, that's why I see. It's fine, Unnie." I nodded in understanding and smiled a bit. Jisoo shook her head, then smiled at me. Let's listen to the teacher first. I nodded again, then looked back to my notes and heaved a sigh. Well, this might be harder than I thought. Zrania, I said in my mind. Time pass. Still Jenny's POV. Right now I'm at the cafeteria having lunch with my friends. I was going to ask Lisa to come join us when the class ends, but she left first with Jisoo Unnie already when I was packing up my stuffs. Through the whole morning as I observed Lisa, she only talks a lot when she's with Jisoo Unnie. Nobody else. Some students have approached her this morning. What they got for responses are same as mine. All she does is nodding and humming. Well, I'm not surprised at all. Hey, Jenny, what's with that face? You seem distracted. I was brought back from my thoughts when someone poked my face. Yeah, Neon. Didn't I told you to stop poking my cheeks already? I annoyingly said and pouted. She laughed for a while, then said, "Aw, the cute Mandu is angry now. Ow, ouch." I pinched her waist to make her stop. I'm not a Mandu. My face is skinny, so stop calling me Mandu. I glared at her, which made her gulp. Aishokok, sorry, my bad. You're the skinniest Mandu. She stated, then laughed out loud. I hissed in annoyance and rolled my eyes. You just won't stop, will you? Ding dong ding, correct? She replied, then continued laughing. Irene shakes her head and rolled her eyes. By the way, Jen, what's with that face earlier? Something happened? I remembered what happened earlier and sighed. It's about my seatmate, Lisa. She's bad at socializes, so she doesn't talk much to people she's not close with, I guess. Huh. Is that so? I heard some of the students were talking about her earlier, that she's hot but cold-hearted. A hard-to-deal-with type. Irene said while munching her food. Well, I guess so. Not gonna deny it, but she is hot, but I'm straight. Anyways, she seemed hard to approach. Maybe something happened to her before she came here? Because she doesn't seem like the kind of person who opens her heart easily. Maybe this is why she's acting cold towards people, or it's just only socializes problems. I looked at them and said, makes sense. The thing we all know is she's not easy. Nayeon said, then continue eating her food. I agree that she's not easy. And that's what makes me curious more. I want to find out the reason why she's acting cold when she's actually a warm-hearted person. Yes, I could tell. From this morning's incident when she asked me the way to the classroom, I could feel she's a warm and kind person. It's just, there's something trapped her which can't easily open her heart. Why do I feel like I'm so desperate to know everything about her? Ugh, it's driving me crazy. Guys, I'll just go get some fresh air, I said as I stood up. Wait, but you have... I quickly left before Irene could finish her sentence. Aish, sometimes I really don't understand this Mandu, Irene said and shook her head. Lisa's POV. Me and Jisoo are walking on the school field waiting for the bell rang so we can go home. As we sat down on the bench, she spoke up. Liz, you know you should talk more to others too. That's how you make friends, right? She normally said. I turned to her and said, "You know I'm bad at socializes, Suya. Is it really socialize problem or you're just afraid that it will happen again?" She asked seriously. I left out a sigh and looked up to the sky. Actually, I'm not sure about all this. Things happened before have already caused a burden inside me. Both, I replied, looking down at my fingers. She sighed, then tapped my shoulder. You know you have to face it one day. You can't just keep avoiding it and acting cold towards people. And now it's your time. A new environment for you to let go what's trapped inside you and open yourself. The bell rang after she finished her sentence. Maybe I'll leave you for a while? I'll just wait you at the school gate, she said, then left. Actually, she's right. I have to face it one day. It's just the matter of time, but I wonder if there's someone who could really help to bring back the real me. Maybe I should go now. Jisoo is waiting for me. I grabbed my stuffs and stand up, starting to walk, but just when I'm about to turn around, I bumped into someone, which made her fall on the ground. I kept saying sorry towards the person and helped her to get up, but when I saw who she is, I widened my eyes. Jenny? What are you doing here? I asked coldly. Uh, oh, I was just, um, walking around to get some fresh air. Yeah, fresh air. I didn't know you were here. Anyways, I have to go now. See you. She then quickly walked away with her short legs. How can those short legs walking in that fast speed? I chuckled at my thought. But then I started wondering why she was there earlier. More and more thoughts made me afraid and worried if she heard the conversation between me and Jisoo earlier. I hope she didn't cause I'm not yet ready to face it. Not now. To be continued.